For an I-cord bind off, I'm going to start by knitting 2 stitches. Then I'm going to knit the next 2 stitches together through the back loops. So just going through those back loops, knit those together, and then slip these 3 stitches over to the left needle again. And then just repeat that process. So knit 2, knit 2 together through the back loops, and slip these 3 stitches back onto the left needle. So again, knit 2, knit 2 together through the back loops, slip these stitches onto the left needle, and you're just going to repeat that process until you've got 6 stitches left, 3 on this needle and 3 on this needle. So now I have 3 stitches on each of my needles, and what I'm first going to do is I'm just going to pinch under these stitches, slide the needle out, and then slide it back in the other direction. What we need to do is have these purl bumps facing the purl bumps over here. So I'm just going to fold these 2 needles together. So we now have these purl bumps all facing each other. So ready to Kitchener stitch these stitches together. So you should break your yarn and just leave a nice long tail for Kitchener stitch and thread it onto a tapestry needle like I have here. Now you're going to go into the stitch on your front needle purlwise. Just leave that on your needle. The stitch on your back needle knitwise. And just leave that on your needle. Now go into the first stitch on your first needle knitwise and slide it off your needle, and then into the next stitch purlwise and leave it on. And then the back needle, go in purlwise, slide it off your needle, and into the next stitch you're going to go in knitwise and leave it on your needle. And then just repeat that process. So knitwise off, purlwise on, purlwise off, knitwise on. Now I'm just going to go into the front stitch knitwise and slide that off, back stitch purlwise and slide that off, and thread my yarn through. Now that should create a nice neat edge. If you have some loose yarn here, you can just weave in your ends and tidy that up a bit. But that's how you finish an I-cord bind off.